I thought I saw you the other day, but I must be wrong, 'cause it's been so long since I've seen your face. Trying to get home drunk on the subway, and I called your name, or I should have turned and looked the other way. And now I'm reminiscing about way back, listening to the same track over and over again, while I put back the 12 pack and try to fucking relax. Now I'm thinking all damn day about you. Yeah, I feel so lost without you. I've been drinking all damn day trying to forget you, but if you can't come back, then it looks like I forget me too. Yeah, I forget me too. Yeah, I forget me too. It's hard not to notice the heat wave, but it's okay, 'cause I gotta sweat you out anyway. I thought I heard you through the white noise, singing your favorite song, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've heard your voice. Now I'm reminiscing about way back, listening to the same track over and over again, while I put back the 12 pack and try to fucking relax. Now I'm thinking all damn day about you. I feel so lost without you. I've been drinking all damn day trying to forget you, but if you can't come back, then it looks like I'll forget me too. Yeah, I'll forget me too. I've been all damn day about you. I won't leave this place without you. I've been drinking all damn day trying to forget you, but if you can't come back, then it looks like I forget me too. Yeah, I forget me too.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to S.M.I.L.E. Sorry it took us a while to get on. System updates, you know how it goes. But those are all little stressors like we talked about the last time we were on. Really sorry I haven't been on for a couple of weeks. Um, but welcome back. This is BTMX with S.M.I.L.E. I'm your host, Tony. Uh, Today's topic is going to be masks. Now, I'm not talking about the ones that you get to wear on your face like this. I'm talking about the ones that we all wear for different occasions or around different people and why we do that. Love your guys' input on it. If you got any questions or statements or anything you want to bring to it, just please chime in, put it in the comments.
We will
So
have
masks.
to reply. And the other voice here that you hear is Savage Panda. The technical difficulties were on my side, not Tony's. But we are here for Tony and here for an amazing show.
Once again, thank you, Savage, for helping me out with all this and getting this going for today. We are a team here at BTMX. We try to do what we can for each other as often as we can and as much as we can because we believe in each other. We believe in the company and we believe that everybody has a voice and everybody deserves to be heard. So on subject today of masks, what's the biggest reason why people would wear a mask out in society? Like, What are some of the biggest reasons that you guys would think would be it? Obviously, for me, number one is trauma. Some kind of trauma. Now, everybody, I don't care who you are, everyone has experienced some type of trauma. Some much, much worse than others, and some not as bad. But you cannot compare one trauma to another. They're all traumas. Um, I know I wear a few masks. When I go out in public, I try to stay happy, but it's hard for me. I'm not a very social person. I don't really like large crowds of people. But when I go out, I put on that face of, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm happy. It's hard. But I think it's harder to not wear that mask and show who you really are, because that leaves you completely vulnerable. And that's why I believe we wear the masks, is because we feel vulnerable. So we hide behind it, or we protect ourselves with it. I won't even call it hiding behind. I'll just call it, we just protect ourselves with it. It's almost like it's a shield. It's a way to keep people or things or situations from getting to us to the point where we can't handle it anymore. Um, some of us are way better at putting on masks than others, and at certain situations. John Winger, you're absolutely right. Scared of being judged. That's one of the biggest things. Um, when you get judged by people who don't know you, when they say things online, or they make a comment about your life that they know nothing about, or about a situation that you're involved in, and all it does is exacerbate it and make it worse. That judgment, it is definitely something we're hiding from, is judgment, being judged and being seen as being weak, or being seen as being something we're not. What's up, David?
No, that is the thing. I know me personally, it's always been a fear of being judged. And then I got to a point, masking wise, where tattoos were my thing, especially with facial ones. And then it hasn't become a mask, it's just become me.
And some people, they become their mask, and I completely believe that, because I've had to. But I'm learning to take off certain masks at certain times, and learning to be vulnerable, like with my wife and with my kid. But it's still hard. Um, Speaking of tattoos, tattoos are a mask as well, and a lot of people, at least in my eyes, I believe that they're a mask as well, because a lot of people get tattoos to cover decisions that they made in their earlier life that they no longer want to be reminded of. I'm sure we can all understand what we're talking about there. Um, but tattoos to cover things like that, I think that's an honorable thing, because what you're doing is you're not allowing your past to represent who you are today. And I think a lot of that with tattoos is the same way, because who you were before you got your tattoos is not the same person as who has them. You might think you are, you might even feel the same, but there's a difference about you, because you look at your arms, or you look at your legs, or you look at your back piece when you see it in the mirror, and you get reminded of the memories of why you got them. That's why you are the way you are now. So without those tattoos, those memories wouldn't be there. You wouldn't have the memories to look back on, to remember from the tattoos. And
Fact.
that's a lot of the reasons I got mine. Now, Kurt, I'm not sure why you got the kind of styles you did, but everybody has their own. You can check out Kurt's when he's on his typical show as well.
Why don't I
The
do this? There we go. It might be easier for people.
I don't know if you jumped on here with me or not, but I
I have. Hello. There we go. Echo sorted out.
That was a cool beat going though.
But no, yeah, obviously you can see the face now. I mean, a lot of people use this to mark a past and the leaving of behind things as well with a tattoo.
I personally can't see you, but if they can see you, they understand what we're talking about.
Oh, hold on, no, they can't see me because I haven't pushed this button.
Hey, there we go.
And then, no, we've got you, me. There we go. This should work now.
There it is.
There we go. That's better.
But back to it. Traumas, like losing a family member. I recently lost my sister. My mask broke at her funeral. Like I can laugh about it now. My family's got a really twisted sense of humor, and we look at death in a way that most people. Absolutely, John. Absolutely correct. A lot of people put it on because of that judgmentalness. I put one on when I'm around my family as well. I try to hide my tattoos as much as possible, just out of respect for my parents. But at the same time, I don't want to be judged by the people my family hangs out with and my family knows, because I don't want them to judge my family. It's not even the judgment against myself that I think I'm more concerned about anymore. It's the judgment against my family. The way somebody looks at my kid, the way somebody looks at my wife, or the way somebody looks at my mom or my dad and is like, they could wonder, how did they raise this kid? I guarantee you it wasn't easy.
Oh, hang on. I pushed the wrong one. Hang on, there we go. This one here we wanted to see up next. Sorry.
Kaylee, relearning healthy boundaries, masking is easier than explaining situations. Confidence is brutal. Love-hate relationship with self. People pleasing so much. I don't think I could have said that any better myself. That's one of the few relearning healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
Good Lord, we could spend an entire hour just on that topic alone. I think we might do that in a couple of weeks. Give me a time to come up with some statistics. I personally put on a mask when I got out of the military.
I can relate with that one, but at the same time, I can relate with you, Tony, because my mask broke at the same time, so I had to create a new one.
I've cried more over the death of my dog that I haven't seen in 8 years than I did over the death of after the fact of burying my sister.
Yeah.
See, important people know. Kaylee, I'm gonna come straight out and ask this. Important people like who? Like your parents, your brothers and sisters, siblings? Yes, those people are very important. Your coworkers, those people are important too, so you can have a healthy, functioning relationship and work area. But I believe that the only people that are truly important are the ones that you allow to only let you, they only let you be around them when you're the way they want you to be. Those are not important people to me. Those are the people that are only there when it's convenient for them. My wife has seen me in the thralls of PTSD, punching walls, breaking things, destroying, trying to hurt myself, trying to want to go after other people. But my wife has accepted me and understands that there are going to be days. Sorry, there are going to be days when I'm not able to keep that mask on. There are going to be days when I'm not that person that everybody wants me to be, and I'm holding everything together. Because if I spilled everything about what's going on in my life right now, I would just sound like I'm complaining and that but that's how I feel. So that's why I mask and say, hey, you know what? I got this. But in all honesty, I do. I do got this. I am not going to let my hardships right now shatter the mask of reality that I've created. Spouses and friends, yeah. If your spouse doesn't accept you for who you truly are, even in your weakest points, that's a tough one.
You literally
Because
took the
that
words out of my mouth there. I was going to say, if people can't take you at your worst, they don't deserve you at your best.
never. If you're not there for me crawling through the trenches when I'm hurting and I'm and you're hurting and you're helping me crawl through, if I reach the end of those trenches before you do, I'm turning the fuck around and I'm gonna pull your ass out. That's just the way I am. People that help me, once my trench is done, I'm gonna help anybody that helped me. Shit. Hold on a second.
You're fine. While you're catching yourself, I'll just answer this one.
For some reason I thought my heater turned on, but no, it's my AC.
I was going to say, I was going to reply to Smokey John that's here. Yeah, I lost my dad the 11th of May last year, so it might possibly be around the same time. I will say I had to put a big fucking mask on because the time I got told between the phone call and me meant to be performing with my friends was a 45-minute gap. So I really had to pull that mask on to do that stage.
I remember that because we were doing everything we could to make sure you could get to that gig.
You helped me get there.
Yeah, and we made sure that you were able to get there. And then I get a call right after your gig, and you messaged me about it, and I went, "Oh my god!" Like the first thing I did was I was like, "How the fuck?"
Instead of breaking down and crying, I used.
You put it all into the show. Yeah, I know what you did. I went back and watched it once you posted it.
Yeah. We do have some other ones here as well. This is another one linked to what you were saying a minute ago. My partner and I take care of each other. Here we go. There's another one from John. This might be a good one as well. Yeah.
My wife has bipolar disorder, and she gets very hard to deal with at times. But I'd never give up on her or say she's too much to deal with. Hey, that's true support. That's what we need more of in this world, is that understanding that people are not going to be okay every day. There are going to be days when people don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to go to work. They don't want to do things. And I mean, everybody goes through it. Most people are able to push through it, but those people that suffer from mental health, and I won't say you suffer from it, those that are burdened, I won't say we suffer, because I believe we're burdened by it. We only suffer when we refuse to do anything to better ourselves and try to fix, not fix, but gain control over what is going on. I don't believe we suffer from anything, just like I don't believe that people with autism are any different than you and me. Borderline personality. My apologies. That's a tough one to deal with because I have DID. I have dissociative individuals disorder. I'm bipolar. I'm manic. I'm manic depressive. Like I'll be honest, if you want to know about me, I've been diagnosed with borderline schizophrenia and sociopathic tendencies. I have homicidal and suicidal ideology. It's something I think about all the time, but as soon as those thoughts come in, I force them out. That is something I have learned to do. It's not something I've been able to do my whole life because I've attempted suicide more than 12 times. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm this perfect person that's going to tell you how to fix your life, because I'm still fixing mine.
Same here. I've tried previous times 4 or 5 times, and I don't know how I'm here, but I'm here, and it must be for a reason.
Yeah, the same with me. I mean, I'll be honest. When I joined the Marine Corps, I told my recruiter, I don't want to come home. I have no intention of coming home. The only way I want to come home is if I'm in a goddamn pine box. How many people can honestly say that was their goal in life? Kaylee, that's an awesome statement. Not an awesome statement, but that's a rough one to read. I'm sure it was
Yeah,
very rough for you to type out. I don't think you were masking for the kids or for the ex's kids. You were masking to protect everybody.
yeah,
You take on that role. You're just like me. When you care about somebody, you're going to do whatever's necessary to make sure that they continue to look good, regardless of the situation. As bad as it can be, as nasty as it can get, no matter what they say or what they do, you support them, and you have not found somebody who gives that same support to you. That's what I'm taking from all of this. And if I'm out of line, please call me on it. I apologize if I am. But when you're putting that much out, all you can do is mask, because all you're doing is hurting. All you're doing is taking on the pain from everybody else and not allowing yourself to heal from what you've already been through. I do it too. I do
I
it too. I know
I think
Savage does it.
yeah,
I know a lot of us do it. And a lot of us with mental health, we do that because we feel like we are that burden on somebody else. Because if we're in a bad mood or we're having a rough day, then we feel that they feel they got to walk on eggshells and they got to be a certain way around us. And I don't ever want somebody to feel like they have to change who they are to be around me. I typically isolate myself. Self isolation is a huge thing within mental illness, within mental health. Um, Self isolation, I believe, is a good thing in moderation. I believe that finding time for yourself every day is a necessity that every single person should take, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, sometimes it's two. I get up 3 hours before everyone in my family. So that way, if I wake up in a bad mood, I can work on it before anyone else is awake. That's just a little trick that I've learned is, A, because I get up early, I've realized I have that time to do.
that's right. Finish what you were saying first. It's okay. Don't panic. That's just the next one.
I've learned that those times when I'm by myself, even if I'm in a good mood or a bad mood, it gives me the opportunity to process what I'm dealing with without having to worry that my process is going to impede on someone else. It shouldn't matter that my process is impeding on someone else or that it might impede on them, but it does, because it matters to me as a human being, as a father, as a husband, as a brother, as an uncle. It bothers me to burden anyone else. So, John, you understand what I'm going through. Being bipolar, having MPD, DID, and social
Hold on,
anxiety.
hold on. There's John with that, and then you've got David with this,
Wow, Asperger's.
and yeah, Asperger's as we call it, and then we have this lovely lady as well. And then to go with that, there is about what you were saying about isolation,
Hope.
and then
Sometimes isolation just becomes putting your headphones on in a group full of people and listening to your own music and drowning everything out. You don't have to be alone to isolate.
No, you can just sit there and
Self-isolation.
just say, I need a couple of minutes. I'll be with you when I'm back.
I've been in so many group therapies and so many therapy sessions where they're like, your self-isolation is a bad thing. And then I explain to them why I do self-isolation and why sometimes it's for days at a time. It's not because I'm trying to be antisocial. It's because I'm trying to settle my own fucking head. I'm trying to control my heart rate. I'm trying to control my digestive tract. Because I get too stressed and I'm on the fucking toilet, puking and shitting. I don't give a fuck. I'll be open with anybody. Overly doing it without being able to have that self-time, you lose track of who you are. My personal belief is that self-isolation in controlled situations or for controlled amounts of time are a good thing. But if you self-isolate in your room every day, all day, and you've got your friends and your family coming over, but you stay in your room, that's a sign of more things that are going on that
That's more
you should probably.
disassociation there.
Yeah, then it becomes disassociation, not just isolation.
Yeah. And
And
like what
that
John's
is
saying
where
there,
you should be seeking more professional help than just me, because
yeah,
I'm not qualified.
where John's saying he goes isolates into his head. Sometimes that's not so good because you keep drawing over and over on everything, and then you just, from my personal experience, you just become a mess.
You make it worse when you only isolate in your head. So I've learned that sometimes writing down what's bothering you or what you're in, just not even necessarily writing about the thing that's you're upset about. Sometimes, because sometimes you don't know why you're upset or why you're in that mood. So just writing down all the feelings that you're feeling and then burn it completely. Completely. Just burn it. Because what you're doing is you're allowing those emotions to be felt, and then you're saying, I'm better than them. I'm bigger than them. They don't mean that much to me. I can let this go. I've done that with journals, full journals.
That's how I've had to deal with things, and then from them journals, that's where my lyrics come from.
See, and my thing is my journals are so dark. If they ever fell into the actual hands of a therapist, I'd be arrested.
And
That's why I
some of the
every
people
time.
some of the people that are in here now, the chats we have in chat groups, we could probably be locked up for. So we understand that.
I completely agree, but that's the comfortability to talk to somebody about what it is that's bothering you. And if you don't have anybody you can talk to, you just put it down on paper. And then if it's something you really need to deal with, then you can deal with it. If it's something that you realize by the time you've written everything out and you've written all your feelings out about it, that you're done with it, then burn it and let it go.
And that is another
Hold
good
on.
way as well.
Seriously, I go inside with supreme quiet. It's so loud, my brain won't shut off. I feel that I have to surround myself with noise, music, friends, online, keep myself occupied, but I hate going out in crowds. I completely understand that. And a lot of that is due to social media being so accessible to everyone. When I was a kid growing up, most of y'all probably won't believe this, but I'm 43 years old. Growing up, we didn't have that crap. It was if you wanted to go to your friend's house, you told your parents, hey, I'm going to Jimmy's house. And you rode to Jimmy's house. If Jimmy wasn't home because he was over at Tommy's house, you got told by Jimmy's mom, hey, Jimmy's not here. He went to Tommy's. So you had to find the nearest payphone, or you had to ask if you could use your friend's phone to call your mom and dad so that you could tell them, hey, mom, I'm at Jimmy's, but Jimmy's not home. He's at Tommy's. I'm going to Tommy's. And then when you got to Tommy's, you had to call and do the whole thing if they weren't there. Or you just had to ride around to all your friends' house until you found all the bikes. And then you went inside and you made a phone call. And then they kicked you out of the house and told you don't come back in until after it's dark. Our social media was literally being social. And Hope, I appreciate it. I've been told that a lot, that I look, and I mean, I've even got my 5 o'clock stubble growing in. But I've been told that when I completely clean shave and cut my hair down and I guess dress up, I look like I'm in my 20s. But yeah, most people don't understand that I got more life experience than I look like.
Did you want to take a quick break?
I mean, if anybody's got any questions or any other statements, let's do them now, or we can take a little 5-minute break and.
Well, we'll take a little song break if you want, and then it gives people a chance to think of a question and gives you a chance as well. It's up to you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw on the next song, and I'm gonna lift myself a little bit.
You're fine, and we will speak to you shortly, people.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you in a few minutes, guys.
Yo, it's Blacklisted MC, get the fuck up. So I knew what I was chasing. What I was chasing. I was chasing only over me. And I just created. I just created. I just created. I never really knew why. Each day I feel like a new guy. I try to pinpoint personalities, but if you come.
Sorry, people, you've just got my face for 2 seconds. Just while I sort this out. I do apologise.
So I knew what I was chasing. What I was chasing. I was chasing only over me that I just created. I just created. I just created. I never really knew why. Each day I feel like a new guy. I try to pinpoint personalities, but it's futile.
I'm overthinking, waiting for the weekend. For she me demons, so I'm feeling weak. And you know I've been scheming, I don't wanna preach.
My beautiful face for 2 minutes. Just while I rectify this.
Now it's all my fault, now I'm all in up. Really fucked it up. I don't do emotions, I can't really cope. I know too broken, and I know it's my fault. It was money I was chasing, the money that I got, I'm sitting contemplating on everything I lost.
There we go. I can't hear you.
Apologies, people. Sorry, I'm trying to run 3 different things, and that was running fast, and I don't know why, because everything was all preloaded, so shouldn't be an issue. All I can say to everyone is I apologise. That is just ridiculous. Sorry.
You know what? It happens. That's hey, you know what? That's kind of the way my brain fires. Is the way that song came across. Just
I get
glitch,
that.
glitch, 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 glitch,
So
glitch, solid.
That's why I
Glitch,
tried to
glitch,
click to the
glitch,
next
glitch.
song, but for some reason it's set on a faster pace, so I've just had to reload the whole channel.
Bro, that's so weird. That song, the way it came across, the way that it played on my end, it sounded like my brain every day, all the time. I get these little glitches of information and statements and stupid shit, and then I get like this long period of fucking just hyper focus, and then just glitchy.
It's just not like us. That's the thing. Normally everything living works.
You know, it has been a few weeks. This is still a new show. We really appreciate everyone that's here. We really
And have
do. I
stuff
mean,
around.
this
has waited.
this is the most interactive show that I've done since I started. And I think this is like my 3rd or 4th show. So that's, to me, I say thank you very much. I was hesitant about even doing something like this because I wasn't sure how people were truly going to respond to somebody who's still struggling with the mental health. Who's still, sorry, and I use that word again because it's so ingrained within our communication and the society that it's a struggle to have mental health issues. Yeah, it's a struggle for somebody who doesn't have them to understand why we have them. That's the struggle. I think the struggle is on their end. It's not on ours. Because we deal with it. Because if we didn't deal with it, where would we be?
Exactly.
We'd be taking that permanent dirt nap.
Exactly. And none of us want that.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. There are days I wake up and I'm in so much pain. I'm like, fuck, I want it to end right now. It's over. My whole day's fucked.
Yeah.
And then
pain can be a tribute to stuff as well, mental health wise as well.
Pain causes a lot of mental health discomfort and issues. Because with pain, and I'm not necessarily just obviously talking physical, but pain causes you to put on masks.
Yeah.
Any kind of pain, physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, any kind of pain forces a mask upon an individual. Why?
I believe it's because it's a way of survival.
So is cutting off a limb. So is killing your young.
Yeah.
It's a way of survival. I mean, like, I think the reason we put the mask on is because it allows us to remember that pain.
Yeah.
And that pain is what gives us the motivation to say, not again. All right. And sometimes when you get that line of pain, of different types of pain bundled up, your hand slips and you let go of the rope and it fucking hits you in the head. And when it does, that mask is there to help you. It's not there to protect everybody else. It's there to protect us.
Yeah.
David, that would suck. How the fuck did you cut your foot open?
Do you want me to tell you the truth? You've heard of one man, one glass bottle, yeah? He was trying to recreate one man, one teacup. No, he wasn't really. I'm joking. I'm joking. Love you, really, David.
You got to be able to laugh about shit, people.
No, but his neighbour was a douche, and he went to Rush to go moan at him. Oh, look, he even said "Ask Panda." But yeah, he rushed to go sort of complain about his neighbours, and he tripped over a cup in the most British way ever and cut his foot open on a cup.
Was it at least a beer cup? Was it at least a pint? Because if it was an actual teacup, we got issues there.
It was a teacup. This is why I came up with the story "One Man, One Teacup," because it's just so much more funnier.
I would agree. I would agree. Why is a mask sometimes important and necessary? And why is it also dangerous to have these masks that we put up? These are legitimate questions that I would love for you to try to give me a reasoning as to why it would be beneficial and why it can be dangerous to have these masks on.
I'll wait for other people's opinions first.
I would love to hear some of these opinions because
well, just so you know, we have people in from the UK, we have people in from America and Canada. Just so you are aware right now.
Nice. The top 4 countries that I have genetic matches in.
Now, people, wait for your comments.
For me, why is it sometimes dangerous? Let's get into that one first, okay? Dangerous. Why can it be dangerous to wear these masks? And I'm not just talking within the mental health reasoning. What could be dangerous about carrying these masks and wearing these certain masks?
We got one in. There we go. To me, like a shield. That's from David.
But why could it be dangerous to have that mask around? Why could it be dangerous to have that shield up 100% of the time?
Because I believe sometimes that mask can take over in a bad way, depending on the situation.
If I believe if that mask is anger, jealousy, even the mask of being lazy.
Yeah.
Any of that can become a serious problem. And that's something I got to deal with mentally is my son's going to be leaving soon for fucking the Navy. And that scares the fucking dog shit out of me. Not because he's joining the Navy, but because I can't do anything anymore to protect him. That's my name. That's my kid. That's my blood.
Yeah. But then on the other side of it, he's following your footsteps and doing his father.
Oh, and he would have fully followed my footsteps and joined the Marine Corps. I put a stop to that. But he's going to circumvent me, and he's going to get stationed with Marines. He's going to be a corpsman. He's going to be a Navy corpsman. There's a huge point right there, Annie. When it's dangerous is because it is creating that false sensation of security to family or loved ones. You're absolutely right. When you're hiding behind a happy face and you're miserable inside, eventually somebody gets hurt. But sometimes we wear that mask so that our family doesn't truly know.
Yeah.
We're not wearing it because we want them to think we're happy. We're wearing it because we need them to believe we're happy. That's what I believe. That's not statistical or scientific. Understand everything stated here is not therapy. This is more like a, hey, come vent your shit. We can talk about some shit type
Shoot the shit.
place that I do.
Yeah. As some of the people here are new, do you want to explain what S.M.I.L.E stands for?
Okay, yes, I'm very sorry. I didn't do that at the beginning of this because we were trying to get going because we had fucking issues. But
You're fine.
S.M.I.L.E. Okay, S.M.I.L.E is an acronym that was created by my sister, who I recently buried. It stands for serve others, make memories. I am not alone. Remembering that you tell yourself every day, I'm not alone. This group kind of proves you're not alone. We're all dealing with shit. Sometimes it's exactly the same on completely different levels. But we are all here together, even though we're not in the same room.
Yeah.
I can't reach out and give you a hug if you need it, Annie, but damn it, I would. I mean, I know what it's like.
I just appreciate people that have come in who I know that are actually happy enough to vent. It's really amazing that they've come. So thank you.
I mean, and nobody here watching other than Panda knows really who I am. And even Panda barely knows who I am. We've been working together for almost 2 years, and yet...
No, but I know what I need to know, and I know you're a good fella. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. We talk enough, but it's not... He's my friend. Yes, absolutely. He's my friend. He's also my coworker. The mask that we show each other, we know we're showing each other. We know the other one is showing it as well, but we are also comfortable enough that we let that crack show sometimes, and we talk to each other.
Yeah.
We discuss things with each other. We talk about our feelings. We talk about other things. We communicate, and that's a huge part within this community. Is more of us need to talk to each other than we already do. Because I know a lot of the guys that I used to go to group with, I would love to talk to on a daily basis just to check up on them, but I can't. Yeah, social media makes it easier to do that, but you got the whole stigma of, oh, I met this person in group. All right, Annie, let's see here. Caused rifts in my family because I worn that mask for so long and put on a fake smile and laugh. That's because, in my opinion, gotta remember, I gotta keep saying that once in a while. To me, it seems like the rifts in the family were probably already there. Because there are rifts in my family that I don't deny, and I just quit putting a face on for them. Annie, you want to talk about it? That's why we're here.
I know some of the things that have gone on, but obviously it's not my place to say here on a live. But if Annie would like to, then that's Annie's choice.
And if you don't want to talk here, you can find me on the BTMX page, or you can find my personal page on Facebook, and you can message me. I have no problem talking to anybody. Just understand, if you are in the UK, I do go to bed at like 8 a.m. your time. Kaylee, that's a huge that is a huge thing to come to understanding, that the masks are not necessary all the time. There's never going to be a time in life when I don't wear a mask. I'm going to tell you right now, there won't be. There are times in my life when I let the mask off and I show out who I really am. Being a people pleaser is not a bad thing, as long as that people pleasing is not affecting you personally. Never think that being a people pleaser is a bad thing. I can't stand when people attack someone for wanting to help people and have people be happy. That drives me nuts. If you're trying to help somebody, let them help somebody, but understand that there's a difference between helping somebody and being taken advantage of. Don't let your kind heart get you burned and used.
I know that one too well.
I think most of us do.
I think you and most people here know, obviously, like you said, sometimes that mask has to come off. I mean, I have Savage Panda as a name for a reason. You get the sweet bear side, but then you get the savage side.
I'm going to start wearing this during certain podcasts that are difficult for me to talk about. Just so everybody can see. If you ever come on and you see me in this, understand it's probably going to be a pretty dark, intense discussion, because it will be a topic that is very personal to me. And it's hard for me to let people see me be me while in that discussion.
That is a good question. Because me, myself...
I don't think you drop it.
You kind of make a new one.
I don't know. I don't think you drop it. I think you lift it. I mean, if this is what it is, right? If it's sitting like this, and you go like this, you still got your mask on. You're just allowing something to see a little more of you. Maybe it's not up that high. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's just enough for you to be able to see. But then it just comes right back down. What other people think of you, yeah, it's important, but at the same time,
fuck what people think. If
it's more important what you think about yourself than what other people think about you.
You're living your life.
You think my family enjoys the fact that I have tattoos? My family is uber religious. My family doesn't like this shit. My family still accepts me, but I try to do as much as I can to cover my shit. But it's a little hard to cover shit that comes up past your fucking jawline, up into your hair and behind your ears and shit.
I know that.
You shave your head, you got shit. I mean, I've wanted to tattoo my face. My wife's like, no. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way up to here.
Hey, we got Chewy D up in here. Whoop, whoop. Sorry.
What's up, Chewy?
I think like-minded people are more helpful. They are, because people that are going through can relate.
People who understand that those masks are there not to fool the rest of the world, but to protect the person behind them. I don't put on a mask for everybody else. I put it on so that I can be around everybody else.
Yeah.
Because that's what they need to see of me. Okay, Hope, no.
To find yourself again.
You've got to find yourself. I am sure there are so many good characteristics and qualities about you. You deserve to be told that you're a good person, because I'm positive. I've never met you. I don't even know what you look like. I don't know where you're from. I don't know who you are. But I'm sure that you are a beautiful person. Take that as you want. I'm sure that you have a very kind soul and you try to do what you can, and you feel like you're getting nothing and nowhere from it. I tell my wife and I tell my friends every day, wake up, look yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself 10 times a day, I love you. I'm loved. I'm important.
Yes.
Even if you're just saying, I'm important to myself, please stop doubting yourself with everything that you have. You are your own biggest critic, as am I. I am my biggest critic. My wife is her own biggest critic. Savage beats the shit out of himself on a daily basis because of his shit.
Which is why my music's been hold for a fucking year. But yeah.
But we all need to find that reason within ourselves to say, you know what? I don't give a shit if the whole world looks at me and says, fuck you, I hate you. I'm still going to look at him and go, I love me. I may not love myself the way that I act all the time, and I may not necessarily agree I love myself every day, but I tell myself that I do. I tell myself that I'm worth being here today. There's a reason. I'm here for a reason. I woke up. Whatever it may be, I may be in a bad mood, but I still love myself.
Sorry, rereading that while I go back. Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
There you go.
Beneficial to protect young and others.
Yeah.
I completely understand. I put on a huge face when my son was younger. The older he got, the more he got to see the real me, and I mean, I'm sure that my son probably won't talk to me for a year once he's done with boot camp. Not because he hates me, but because he's still going to process everything that I did while he was living with me. I'm not going to say that I was the greatest fucking parent, because I've struggled. My son has suffered. I can't do anything about it anymore except for show him and tell him that I love him and be there when he needs me, whether it be for advice, whether it be for moral support, or whether it be a roof over his head. I don't give a shit. But I want him to find him. That's all I can hope for with him. But that mask that I had when he was younger is gone. Like, it's gone. I'm not that person right now. I don't have a reason to be. I'm finding a reason to still be and feel like that person did.
Yeah. I need to ground myself.
He's talking to Hope, I believe. You need to ground yourself and find yourself and meditate for 10 minutes a day. Honestly, grounding is a great thing. If you have any grass that you're near, 10 minutes a day, barefoot, standing in the grass, it does wonders for the human body. We're honestly not supposed to walk with shoes and socks on. We're desensitizing ourselves to nature.
If you take your shoes and socks off and you stand, one thing that I find as well is when you do your breathing exercises, you close your eyes, you visualize every hatred thing going on, you ball it up right here, and then push it down into the ground and out here.
Yeah.
Bit helps. Even just being out in the woods and being able to do that. Screen therapy works, everything. Just depends who you are as a person.
I mean, if you're out here in the US, out here in the LA area, they have these things called rage rooms.
The rage rooms are awesome. I really want to get in one.
I can't wait to get Savage out here to the States, so when he gets to LA, we can take him to a rage room and he can let out 20 years of fucking frustration.
I've got rage rooms in the UK. I want to go out there because there's a lot more fun things. Crystals do help as well, if you believe in crystals and stuff like that. They can help. They do have the power. Once again, it just depends who you are as a person.
Now, why is wearing a mask sometimes now necessary or absolutely needed? Now, this might cause some different strifes within the community itself, and I'm not saying necessarily here on this stream, but why would somebody absolutely need to have a mask up? What was that last comment? I think it was by Hope.
That's right. It was just her saying that she had a rage room in Minnesota.
Go to it. It'll help.
It will. I said to Hope rage rooms are awesome, or if not, axe throwing.
Fuck that, dude. We're gonna go out into the desert and we're gonna go shooting. We're gonna go shoot some goddamn guns.
You're not the only person that's offered me that in America. God, a gun travel would be fine.
America, motherfucker.
Did you want to take another break while people catch up? Or
let's go for a few more.
yeah.
I believe that the times when masks are needed, like for me, I had to put on a serious mask when I was in the military. That's the hardest mask I have to take off. Is that military mind frame, that mask, that it's very difficult for me to get rid of that mind frame, that cover for me. Because that cover became my entire livelihood. I believe it's necessary in situations like that, life and death situations. Now, I'm not necessarily just talking combat, because people on the street go through it too. I ain't knocking anybody on that. I believe that sometimes a mask is necessary. It's learning when and how to take it off that's hard.
I'm not gonna lie, me as a person, I do have more than one mask.
Absolutely.
From
I believe most people do.
yeah.
What about you guys? What other reasons might there to be to have your masks, whatever they might be? And a mask doesn't necessarily mean an emotion. Please understand that. I don't believe that all masks are just emotional masks. I believe that some people put on a mask because it's what's expected of them. They have to dress a certain way or talk a certain way, or they're not gonna be accepted.
Yeah.
Those masks, I believe, are easier to shed than the emotional masks. You know what I mean? But they get so tied in with each other that they eventually evolve into one. And Hope, you're absolutely right. Everybody puts on a mask when they go to work.
I mean, we're right now. We got a mask on.
Right?
It's cracked a little bit, but yeah.
Like, and y'all think some of the shit that comes out my mouth might be offensive or might be too much sometimes, and eventually I probably will say something that will offend someone. It's not that I don't give a fuck, but I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit for somebody. I try to keep it as real as I possibly can. And if I do offend you, I do apologize. But imagine what I haven't said that I've kept just to myself. Because if what I say can offend you, I can promise you I can make you hate me with a few more statements. But that's just how people like us, like we are, because we've put up that mask of having to protect ourselves. 9 out of 10 people have multiple masks for the different company they keep to help deal with all situations. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's facts right there.
But what happens when 2 of those masks have to be out at the same time?
Easily done.
Like, honestly, right now, I have 2 masks out right now. I'll be dead honest with you. The one when I'm at work, when I'm serious and I want to be like, hey, look, this is a topic I want to discuss. And then there's my half military mask that is keeping me alert of every single movement that goes on out of my peripheral vision. That's why you see me once in a while. I keep looking off to the left or and behind me. It's because I keep seeing things that 1 are there or 2 aren't there, and my brain is just overfiring. But I'm always keeping up those 2 masks at least. That military one for alertness.
I mean, you've got my professional one, and then you've got the Savage Panda one, where it's like, "Hello, David." I find that you allow yourself to be by someone who you feel a comfort with.
As do I. And I would like that for everybody, even if it's over the internet or through a group therapy like this, to find someone to connect to so that you don't feel alone is one of the greatest feelings in the world. Savage Panda and I have never been in the same room together. He's 8 hours in front of me in time, and fuck, over 3,000 miles away.
We're all time traveling right now.
Yeah, every one of us. But when the day comes that I get to meet Savage in person, face to face,
You got to kick me in the nuts straight away.
probably. And then I'll pick you up off the ground and hand you a pint, and we'll be all good.
Yeah.
Oh, and a goodie bag full of American treats that you don't get over there.
Sorry, just a bit of light fun there.
All right, I gotta jump in on the teacup thing. Bro, I will buy every teacup at my local Goodwill and mail them to you. Don't test me. I don't even know you, and I'm willing to do that as a joke. So understand, we all love you here, man. Hope, that is fucking awesome.
Shall I tell you why he is a very good trusted person? Because he is a fellow cult crew. Cult shit for life. Long road trip. Who said anything about him delivering them in person? He's just going to ship them to your door. Or send them one by one each week or each month. You're going to get a monthly teacup.
Dude, I'll just get his address and subscribe him to a monthly teacup shit.
Bro, I've been to his house. I know where he lives.
How fucked would that be?
While we collect ourselves,
what tea doesn't he drink?
I don't know.
Send him a bunch of coffee cups. They're more sturdy.
While we collect ourselves, did you want to get to another song?
Yeah, let's do another song.
We'll work this time. All right, guys, we'll be back in a minute.
Each day I feel like a new guy. I try to pinpoint personalities, but it's futile. One day I'm here, loud and clear, facing fears, and the next I disappear. So listen clear, my eyes are dripping tears. I wanna be a good husband, a father, and a fucking hero. Sometimes it feels real, other times I just make it up. So I'm praying the end is near though. I'm playing pretend I fear so. I'm a lover, I'm a hater, I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm a junkie, I'm a cunt, I'm a brother, I'm a son. I'm highly catered, sedated, wasted, so face it. You only know the me that I just created. I wish I had a dream, so I knew what I was chasing. Those that ain't used to me, I'm not who I used to be. Chasing these empty dreams, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Feels like life is just using me. Forgot who I used to be. Chasing these empty dreams, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm keeping my head high, keeping my eye on the prize instead. I feel dead inside as I'm sliding under that rising tide. I swim to the surface every now and again to take a breath, but with every breath I'm taking feels like I'm facing a new death. I'm taking 2 steps forward, but it's 3 more back. Got the feeling that I'm a jacket, that's a raw fact. If life was a movie, ever wondered who you'd be? I'm the prince, I'm the pauper, I'm the beast, I'm the beauty, playing multiple roles. Eddie Murphy, getting through life till I'm buried in the dirt where the church is. The more I think about it and doubt it, the more time is wasted. I wish I had a dream, so I knew what I was chasing. Those that ain't used to me, I'm not who I used to be. Chasing these empty dreams, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Feels like life is just using me. Forgot who I used to be. Chasing these empty dreams, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is up? We are back.
What's up, everybody?
Give me two. We did have a couple of questions that come in. We had a lot about good coffee drinking while that was on. But we did one right here for you. There we go.
Kaylee, you're wrong. You are worth it. You're as worthy of it as anyone else is. But trust me, you are. You really are. Everybody is worthy of the same respect and the same decency and the same effort from everyone else. Unfortunately, when we don't get in return what we've put out, it affects us and it hurts us. And it causes us to create those masks to say, "Oh, I'm okay." Because trust me, there are days that I feel the exact same. I don't feel worthy enough to even be loved by my wife, by my son. There are days that I just don't. Like yesterday, I was in a bad mood. I was sort of in and out of consciousness, sitting on my couch. It was a rough day, and not yesterday, the other day, I woke up kind of out of it, and I was just in a off mood, and I was snappy. And my wife was talking about her friends, and I was like, "Yeah, and how many do you think I really have?" Like I made a bold statement that I shouldn't have made because I know I have friends. But in that moment, the masks were gone for what reminds me that I have my friends.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing that at the time. And so I felt that I wasn't worthy of what I'd given out and that I didn't have the friends that I thought I did. And the people that are in my life are only there for like it isn't a good feeling. I don't like that feeling one bit. So I understand what you mean when you say you put yourself on the back burner, because I've done it too. Sometimes you got to jump onto the front burner, and sometimes you have to put somebody else on the back burner. At least once a day. You got to do it for yourself once a day.
I'm gonna. I put myself on the back burner quite a lot.
Even if it's for 15 minutes, do something for yourself every day. Do your hair, do your makeup, go get your nails done, go run yourself a bath at the end of the night and go relax. Like draw yourself a good bath, or
Go take up them awesome photography skills by the side of the river. She knows what I'm talking about. Wear masks for my sanity so that I can live each day. No, I'm not suicidal, but just survive. Yeah, that's what most of us, well, I know me and Tony do every day.
Kaylee, I get the wearing masks for your own sanity. That's why I put my masks on when I step outside my door, because I can't deal with the stupidity of people. It isn't the mass of people that gets to me. It's the stupidity of massive amounts of people. Does that make sense? When you get large groups of people together, stupidity runs rampant.
Yep.
And I don't deal with stupidity well. Sometimes you've got to just be willing to say, you know what? I ain't dealing with that bullshit.
I mean, normally people know me for my face paint or something similar to that. And that's my way of masking as well.
That's a difficult situation to be in. I mean, everybody experiences their own traumas, so I can't even imagine what you've been through. I don't even want to pretend that I can. But obviously those people did not tell you that you were worth it. Those people were not really there for you. And that includes family. Just because you have the same blood doesn't make you family.
Yeah.
Blood does not make you family. Loyalty does.
They do the saying is blood is thicker than water. But what the actual true saying is that they blanked out is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Which means basically the strong bonds that you're meant to have with family aren't always there. The blood of the covenant is like your brothers, your sisters, who you find that actually understand you in life.
The people you bleed for.
Yeah. But they don't tell you the whole part. They thicker than water, and they try and say that the blood is from the mother, and yeah, but it's not that way.
Blood doesn't make you family. Loyalty does.
Yeah.
Sometimes being loyal means calling someone on their bullshit. But doing it in a tactful way so that everybody benefits from the call out.
Yeah, but then also being there as well to help. It's like an
Because anybody can call you out on your bullshit.
But
But only your real friends are there to help you through it.
It's like a mosh pit with your friends. Someone knocks you down, tap you on the butt, and you're on your way. Is there
anything else anybody wants to talk about or comment about what we talked about earlier?
And we really do appreciate everyone that has come in, and hopefully Tony's show is going to grow from here.
Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys coming in. I didn't think there would be this much involvement in my shows this early into the development of them. As you can tell, I'm still kind of winging and a praying it on some of these, but I think today's topic hit with a lot of people. I think it resonated, and I think it'll resonate more with other people that get to watch it. Maybe some people are gonna laugh at me, and who knows? Maybe I'll be a fucking meme this week on fucking some goddamn page. Who knows? Honestly,
Tony,
I don't care.
Monday. Every Monday, the time will be scheduled properly, and it's going to be here every week. So if there's topics that you guys want to talk about, let Tony know.
That's what I want. I would like a topic from everyone who has watched today or commented.
Even if you comment after the live on this.
Even if you watch it later on this week, on Saturday I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna take the top 3 suggested topics, and that will be the rest of the topics for this month. So that'll help you guys interact with me here. So if you have any ideas about something we could talk about within the mental health realm, you're damn right we are, Chewy. If there's anything that we can do or that we can talk about here within the mental health realm, or even a topic that you just want to discuss that you can't talk with anybody else about, I'm completely open to talk about it. Obviously, there's limitations on discussions that can be had, but please comment what you'd like to talk about. Please. It can honestly help me develop a better program for these shows so that we have more interaction like we had with you today, and we have more focal points. It really will help me, and I appreciate everybody for being here. Don't forget to smile. And I think this week we're gonna work on making memories. So make a memory every day, or make a memory this week, and let's
I'll tell you
kind
what.
of touch on it next week.
What I was gonna say, everyone that's in this chat live right now, make a memory this week. No matter how silly it is, no matter how funny it is, come let us know. Brighten your week up. Brighten our week up.
Please do. You guys have a good one. I hope your week goes wonderful. And just remember, not every mask has to be permanent.
I have 2 songs to play us out on.
All right, well, guys, we're gonna
2 good ones.
We're gonna sign off here. Once again, appreciate you guys for coming by, and once again, don't forget to smile.
Thank you everyone that's tuning in. We'll be next week. The time will be put out properly, and all of you will know. So thank you all for coming in and watching and supporting my homie Tony. Thank you.
I'm overthinking, waiting for the weekend. Pussy got me beaming, so I'm feeling weak. And you know I've been scheming, I don't wanna pretend. I'd rather get this cash than to fall in love. I'm overthinking, waiting for the weekend. Pussy got me beaming, so I'm feeling weak. And you know I've been scheming, I don't wanna pretend. I'd rather get this cash than to fall in love. Fall in love, fall in love. Tell me, baby, was it not enough? I was all in love, and now it's all my fault. Now I'm all alone, I really fucked it up. I don't do emotions, I can't really cope. I know that you broken, and I know it's my fault. It was money I was chasing, the money that I got. Now I'm sitting contemplating on everything I lost. Family on the rocks, problems on the down low. Henny make it stop, help me when I'm down though. I really miss my ex, wanna go is like an angel, and now she not around. I'm just thinking on the same. I'm overthinking, waiting for the weekend. Pussy got me beaming, so I'm feeling weak. And you know I've been scheming, I don't wanna pretend. I'd rather get this cash than to fall in love. I'm overthinking, waiting for the weekend. Pussy got me beaming, so I'm feeling weak. And you know I've been scheming, I don't wanna pretend. I'd rather get this cash than to fall in love. I'm overthinking, waiting for the weekend. Pussy got me beaming, so I'm feeling I'm a negative guy. Yeah, can't describe how I said that or why. I'm not good with advice. I really acting alive. Wanna conversate with? I'm a negative guy. Yeah, can't describe how I said that or why. I'm not good with advice. I really acting alive. Wanna conversate with me? Well, I would rather go die. Honestly, it's kind of commodity the way I act. People think that it's a novelty with quality intact, or I'm super into comedy. Nah, it's the fact that more than fucking probably, I think they're all trash. Look, I don't give a fuck about you, your child, your ugly kids to blame for your dumbass dog. I hope you eat shit every time that you jog. Misery don't win any company. Now get off the lawn. Don't rain on your parade? Well, what an understatement. I'm more like a hurricane pouring piss on the pavement, knocking out the power and then flooding all your basements. Managed to escape, well, fuck. Congratulations, now leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, I just wanna stay home, mope about, be in my zone, get drunk, despise everyone, and play on my phone. So everything's going good, everything's going great, man. I'm feeling really positive. Today never felt so good, never felt so great, man. I'm feeling really positive. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me. Hey, yo, I'm a positive guy. Positive that life is meaningless and all of us die. Positive that none around me have a positive vibe. Positive that life is shit, but I'm along for the ride. And I can take you on a day and maybe walk around the mall a bit. Eat some broken glass out your busted ass and swallow it. Hit the gym and get your drip, take your body sculpted it. STD results came back, that shit was positive. Positive your mom's a twin. Positive your dad's a prick. Positive your grandma and your grandma both have been a bitch. Positive in summer camp you learn to love to swallow dick. Positive and reach peace when I eat this hollow tip. Hey, you alright? That's a lot of fucking red, dude. Like, way more than I fucking expected. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Get the fuck up. You got me blocked in. I'm trying to fucking eat. So great, lipstick, fucking I need a fucking taste of anything. Are you serious? Get the fuck up. I said the sun really, alright? Shining on me. Ding dong, whipstick's dead. Put a bullet right in his head. Got me feeling so positive. Got me feeling so positive. Ding dong, whipstick's dead. Put a bullet right in his head. Got me feeling so positive. Got me feeling so positive. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Whipstick fucking killed himself today. Never felt so good, never felt so great. Whipstick fucking killed himself. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Whipstick fucking killed himself today. Never felt so good, never felt so great. Whipstick fucking killed himself. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Whipstick fucking killed himself today.